Hey painters. Excuse me. It has been a while, but I am filming on the day I'm actually going to be putting the video up. So I haven't filmed since I got back from Maine on Monday. So this is a DAC. It's going to be a haul because there's 4 paintings, because I have no boundaries or budgets. I think my husband wishes I did, but I just like to breeze by them whilst keeping my eyes shut, apparently. So welcome to my channel. Don't know why I said it that way, but I did. I'm Amy, also known as Amy the Diamond Painter. Someone who, like I said, has no budget and spends so you don't have to. I am going to be unboxing this one. There's only 1 in here, and then I have 3 stacked up on the side. Alrighty, my ass is sticking to the side of this chair because I put weight on when I was in Maine, but that's because really, the bin men have come round again. Y'all pick your fucking times. That's why. Anyway, that means I can have a brew break. Okay, so yeah, so we were in Maine for my birthday, which was technically the week before, but we stayed at the Stage Neck Inn, which is beautiful, surrounded by water on like 3 sides, so it was just perfect. The first day weather was not the best, but the Sunday was warm enough that I got sunburnt, so that's always nice. I'm whiter than paper though, so there is that. And then as soon as we got back, we put like the AC on upstairs because like I get too warm, and I've now come down with this like really bad like sore throat, catch in the back of my throat that like I have to cough up, but this is mainly at night time and it is driving me mad because you all know I don't sleep without my sleeping tablets, and then this has just made it so much more difficult. Now I can't remember I can remember this one. So this one was ordered before the 3, but I figured I would save it and do a haul. Now excuse me. So the boxes are so huge for these. So this one was one of those that I saw it and I was like, oh my god, that has to happen. Oh, and as usual, you will hear dogs in the background because the buggers don't know how to behave. And they're driving me mad. The few days that we had without them was brilliant. I'm not gonna lie. I can't be too mad at that. Alright, I need a sip. Just got my tea. Oh, and the amount of teas that I drank at the hotel was unreal. So it was like a Keurig in our rooms. I was just getting like bottles of water and just stealing all the tea bags from when I had it in the restaurant. And I was just like taking them back to the room so I could have like 3 cups of tea on a night. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually mention what I'm doing as I unwrap it. Doorknob. Okay. I got carried away then. Thought I was just talking to myself on a regular day. So this is the Mortal and Divine. So naturally I saw it and I was like, oh my god. Like for me it just gave me, you know, the Hades and Persephone, I think it is. It gave me those kind of vibes, but on more of a fae level. And I was like, you know what, that's the one I prefer. It didn't sell out right away, which I was surprised at because, you know, I like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna like want it, everyone's gonna buy it. And that's gonna be how that happens. But it didn't, so, oh no. Caught it. Kind of. So yeah, so that's how this one happened. Go lay down or go be dick somewhere else. Jeez. They're attached to my hip like 24/7. They still think it's not enough. Don't look like that. Charlie's staring at me like forlornly, like I've been to war. And he's not seen me in like 3 years. This one for some reason doesn't want to come off. But anyway, So yeah, so our decision to go to Maine was because I'd seen it and I was like, well, actually I was looking at somewhere else in Maine and I saw York and I was like, what? And I'm obviously from York in the UK, so like the OG York, I have to call it now, because there's like 17 Yorks over here. And I saw this one in Maine and I was like, well, no, I've got to go, because at the time when I booked it I didn't have my green card, so I couldn't leave. Now I don't want to leave, just in case I'm not allowed back. I thought I heard a car. So yeah, so we ended up going to York Harbour. And it was beautiful. We walked along the beaches, had really, really good food. And it was bloody lovely. Alright. My arms aren't long enough sometimes for these, like, reveal. I'm currently in a t-shirt that I got from Maine. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm just gonna pull it out. So it says, "Stay salty, York, Maine." Now, that's a t-shirt I can appreciate. It's currently covered in absolute filth. Just from the dog and just in general. Why are you whining for? Jeez. She'll do this like whimper now because she's picked it up from her brother. And I'm like, brilliant. Alright. So as usual, you've got the kit. I don't want to open it because every time I open it, I've got to put everything back in it and then find bits everywhere because it just hasn't gone into the bin straight. So that is gonna get thrown. I still have some more rubbish. I don't really work in here at the minute, so hey darling, what you want, madam? So my other, it's just Jessie. So my other nicknames for her at the minute have been Rabid, Ginger Ninja, Ginner, Jessie, Jess if she's been a knob. Yeah, those are the things. Because she's going to be really red. Don't huff for me, child. She's going to be really, really red. And she's already started to be quite dark. I got another bronze. I swear to God, these cards. I don't have, like, very many. But these are adorable. And it will go on my stack. There we go. So, I can't remember how many colours this one was. It's a 65 by 80. Mayhem. Get your ass out from under my desk. Ooh, okay. So yeah, the light's not brilliant today, but there's not a lot I can do about the weather. Typical New England. Ooh, very brown, muted colour palette. We have 2, I think they're fairy dust, 3 crystal. What the heck is a K? So there's 1 K, 3 L's, 2 Z's, and thank God there's only 1 AB. Oh my days, AB. But yeah, there's a lot of brown in this one, which I'm not too horrified by. But it is a 65 by 80, 79 colours. So I thought it was going to be smaller for some reason. I don't know why. I think because the one I'm working on at the minute is smaller than I thought, so. And I'm enjoying that. It's been nice to work on a smaller one. Alright. She's now going to start with a squeaky toy, isn't she? They always do. I don't know what it is about squeaky toys, but oh yeah, she's on one. Lord. Get a puppy, they said. Whoever it is, I owe him a punch to the face. Alright, now I'm probably going to have to get rid of the bag, but for some reason they never go back in the bag quite as you'd want. Oh! So it looks like one of those drills is metallic. The K might be metallic because it's like a mustard colour. Alright, anyway. Oh, she's upside down. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't realise that. Let me get this out again. What the shit? Ugh, okay. So what I didn't kind of realise, it's not the end of the world. I just made it sound like the end of the world and I didn't mean to. But the, all the outline is in 310. Ugh. Okay, so let's take these out. It's like I've gone away and forgotten how I unroll these things. Okay, so it gives me very like the same outline as Love Potion, which I've actually got out on the side. So yeah, everything is outlined in 310. Now, I mean, it could be worse. I'm currently working on the, wow, so dramatic for a dog who is like a freeloader, essentially. Yeesh, ungrateful. Anyway, so she just dramatically like slid down the wall to like lay down. Anyway, so it is kind of dark. Oh, she's outlined in red. Okay, let me. All right, my arms don't want to work. You know when you like lethargically like not trying. All right, here we go. So I've zoomed you all in, you lucky ducks, and you've got, I don't really know where I am. So here you've got like the 310s, a lot of line work coming up, and then across. Let me bring this down. So from the hands, you've got the red, and then you've got further here the black. So it's not too bad. It's just different. I think it's just because it's different from what I expected. There seems to be a lot of line work. So, okay, that's not too bad. Sorry. This cough is driving me back. Like, it woke me up so early, and then obviously I don't want to wake Doug up. And yeah, it's just never nice. All right. So these are the grills. Now, I'll lay up. I didn't zoom y'all out again. There we go. So we've got all the me tartars are in. My bad. Hang on. Let me just tuck them down. Oh, that works. Whatever. So there's cream. There's like a shirt. My days. Hang on. There's like a sherbet lemon kind of colour, which I really like. I love yellows. And then I'm not opening it. Oh, should I open it? Every time I open it, the drills don't go back in my bag. All right, let me try and do it up close. So here, there's like a metallic mustard colour. Now, that one looks metallic. This one here, oh, where's my finger there? It looks more like it's a crystal. It looks to be, there's got to be a few bags of 310 from what I'm imagining. I can only see 3 though. Now, I don't want to get my hopes up and get like really excited, but 3 is less than I thought. So I could probably take that. So yeah, so that is the Mortal and the Divine. Very excited for that one. Naturally, my haul doesn't include just one painting because I have no control. My husband was here for both these drop-offs. To be fair, even if he's not, he sees it on the damn Ring camera. So there's that. Where did I put the... Oh yeah, it's there. I'm having a harebrained day. I went to do a food shop really early on. And like I said, I was up from 4. And my husband was like, oh, why do you want to go so early? It was like 8 o'clock when I left. And I was like, because it's Friday. Everyone's been paid. And they all bring their kids and useless husbands along. And it turns into an absolute chore. And he's like, wow. And I'm like, well, it just is. Normally I go on a Monday or a Tuesday if I have to. But Monday's normally my day. And it just wasn't Monday. But I needed some stuff. So, and I changed it up and went to Big Y this time. So, alright people, let's talk about the war that everybody was fighting for this past drop. Ta-da! It is obviously Dark Lillith because she was very much wanted, and I was in Home Depot as everybody does on a weekend. We were at Home Depot and there's no signal in my Home Depot, so I was outside looking like a lemon, constantly refreshing my page. And it was my birthday weekend, so I was like, oh, let's I'll use my discount. No. So it sold out like a minute before 12 on the VIP release. So I waited, set my alarm for like 12:28 for the second drop, and it was in my basket and I managed to get it. I already put another one in, which is in this haul. that was already in my basket. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you could probably tell which one it is from that drop that I got. And yeah, so it was in my basket, but it wouldn't let me use my birthday discount, so I had to use the VIP group from the Facebook one. Frustrating, but I would rather have the painting than have it sold out. Now I was really, this one is like my epitome of what I want to do, and I know I've just been bitching about 310, and I know this is going to have a lot of 310, but for me at the minute the size is what actually got me to want to do it, because it's a 50 by 66, and the one I think I'm doing at the minute, Inside Watery Eyes, is a similar size, and it's been really enjoyable. I can get a lot of it done. I had the pause when I was away, and we've had the house that we're doing. Oh Lord, I nearly dropped it. Which I'll also do. At the minute I can't really do a tour of the house because there's so many people like in and out during the day, and I don't want them to think I'm a twat by just like recording. I did get a clip of our great room like partially being sheetrocked or plasterboarded, depending on which part of the world you're from, so I can add that in at the end, or just do like a post about it or something. Again, the toolkit will get yeeted. I just don't, oh no, I can't put it in there because my husband burns the boxes. If anybody lived closest to me, I would just like bag them up and give them to them. I just can't stand them. Alright, let's see. I just, another bronze. You'd think from how often I buy from Diamond Art Club that I would have a black one by now, or even another gold. Not above, I only have one gold. Ooh, alright. Naturally, there is 310. I thought we wouldn't get away without it, but you know, most hopeful. There is 62 colours, a few more than what I thought there was going to be. But we have some nice, yeah, I kind of like the pastel-y, like mints and blues and things like that. We have one AB, thank the Lord, a K, an L, an M and 2 Zs. Can anybody explain the alphabet to me on the special drills? Because I swear they just change it up to keep us guessing. Also, if you see any stains on my t-shirt, then I don't know what to tell you. I wore it yesterday. It was fine. Wore it today and it's not fine. So, there you go. Oh. I need to take an antihistamine. We think that's what it is because we've just come back and we're both doing it. So, alright, let's see what this one looks like. I am very excited. But again, I am sticking to my one brand per painting per month. So I'm already doing a DSC, so I won't be doing another DSC in May. So, I just think it's fair that way. Oh, I think we're the right way this time. Oh, this is cute for being the size it is. I'm not mad. It also means that if it's smaller, there's less 310. And that is definitely something to celebrate. Alright, so there's definitely a couple of these that are metallic. I don't see the other special drills though. Are you all hiding from me? We'll see. Alright, so there she is. Now, I really love the fact that she's got the sword and a crown and has like the toughness, but that the lightness in the swirls and the hair match similar to the Inside Watery Eyes and to the theme that Margaret does throughout her paintings. So that part I found really interesting, and I do like the skin patches and things to lighten the paint up. I love these. Oh, I hope these are an electric or a crystal, because they'll be really nice if they're a vivid blue. Where's the... I put it in there now. I'm curious though. No. Really? It's not 798 and it's not a... You know what? They missed a thing with that. Anyway, excuse my little... why is that not a special drill? But yeah, it's these ones I really recommend if you want to try her artwork. That the smaller ones are really are the perfect size. Now this one doesn't have, I just realised, it doesn't have the perforation lines. You know, the new that everyone freaked out about when they were first done, that, oh my god, the pink's bled. They don't have it on this one. And I kind of gotten used to that when I was lining it up for my washi tape. And the edge of this is cut wrong. Not like wrong as in thing, but really, really wonky and bad. So I feel like it was almost rushed a little bit with this one. But this one was huge. Like, probably one of the best paintings that they've dropped in a while. And it had the best reaction, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I've got a little bit of brew left. Excuse me. I like never want it to go cold. So yeah, very excited for this one. Let me zoom to like her face or whatever it. Oh, hey up. Of course it landed on her titties. It opens. Alright, there we go. So we've got, where am I at? Okay, we're here. So you got the crown area along here, which I'm excited for. I'm guessing the gold will be part of the drills. The face work is always so good. Let me try and zoom a little bit. So yeah, the face work is always top notch with these ones, and the rendering, because the one I'm doing at the minute, the colors have matched up so well and lined up so well, and I really do like the size. It's manageable for if you do use a little lap desk like I do, or just a smaller area. Because like I said, I'm not in this room to paint anymore. Just because I prefer being in the other room. I can't explain it. Alright, so we have some more of the metallic gold ones right there. And also like a metallic blue purple iridescent going on. But I can't see the other special goals. Like I said, I can open it because if I keep them neat in the packet, then it will roll up again, which is always what I need, especially when I don't do as many. Now, I did the thing of not doing more than one from the same brand per month because it allows me to like work through my stash, but then I'm buying too many and I'm making my stash even bigger. So there's that. And I have another one coming in, and then there's a couple of brands that I ordered from around my birthday that I haven't heard anything from. Makes me nervous, so we shall see. But I am trying to not order. I'm trying to be conscious now, because with us, and now we're getting closer to moving, that I don't want to mess that up and like have too many to move or too many to fit anywhere and all that extra jazz. All right, the next one is Celeste. Now, I toyed with this one. I think this was the later one that was released. The other one, I think, where she's on her side looking down, was the older one. I don't know. But I saw this one and I was like, gosh darn, because I know that there's gonna have to be 310. And yeah, but anyway, it's a 45 by 42, so I was really curious by the size, because she's cute and I want to see how that translates. Plus I figured, hang up, there we go, let me zoom out, put the titties away. All right, let's see. Yeah, so the kids have gone to Pennsylvania today for the weekend. And I was like, good, because I want to film. I'm good because you do my head in. So that's a bonus for the weekend. But of course they had to break their toilet before they left. And I'm like, well, I'm not fixing it. You could have taken gone to Home Depot, done it before you left. So now you have to wait till you get back. Because we already wasted a weekend on them doing a job that... So the latest issue or beef that I have with my stepson is that it was a nice weekend off and he wanted to fill in the pool, and he'd said to his dad that like, oh, I'll be there, and like we'll rent out the grabby claw thing from Home Depot and we'll do it. So my husband rented it out, $500. That was just the deposit. So then, yeah, don't even ask. And then it goes to the next morning, and Matt and Marissa have left. And I'm like, what? Like, it was like 8 o'clock. They don't get up that early. And we were like, what the heck's happened? So my husband was like, oh, Matt, come on, let's go. And I'm like, babe, they've already left. He's like, gone where? We're supposed to be picking up this digger claw thing. And I was like, no, he's literally left. So he'd left my husband to do the job for him, even though he said because he wanted to do it and that he was there. And I'm like, your dad's paid for it and you knew about it and you still decided to bill and let him do it, essentially. And my husband's like 25 years older than me, and I have my hand problems. So we essentially spent like the entire like morning from like, well, I had to take all the fence posts out the back of my husband's truck so we could go pick up the digger because you have to tow it. So I was like hulking them out because I was pissed. Because I stand very much on, I don't stand for disrespect, I don't stand for entitledness, selfishness, that kind of thing, and that's all he is. So I was very hurt for my husband, and so I was like, right, I'm just going to hulk out all these like fence panels out the back, because we had to move them to dig the pole out. So I hulked them all out the back, and my husband came out and was like, no, your hands, like, they're going to be bad. And I'm like, babe, like, you've spent so much on getting the digger, let's go, let's get it, let's like get started on it. So like out the back there's just like concrete slabs like surrounding the pole, so you had to get them, but then I'm the one there with like a sledgehammer picking up the concrete and putting it in these holes we did. So I was fuming because I knew my hands were going to be really, really bad afterwards. And they literally got back at like 12. They'd gone to a car show, by the way, and they'd come back at like just gone 12 and just stood there and watched him, and I was just pissed. So yeah, I don't have a lot to say to them because they don't acknowledge anything that they do or the disrespect they cause. So I don't spend time on them or for them. I just, nope. Again, bin. But yeah, that's just what I've been kind of dealing with. Like, I'll do absolutely anything for my husband, but not the kid. I mean, he's almost 22, and like they leave their dishes like in the sink for like a week. At the minute he barely works and expects my husband to still give him full salary. But he's learning now as my husband. He's like, nope. I'm like, thank the Lord above, so I'm not losing my mind. I got a bronze. She's so cute. I can't even be mad. But yeah, that's my rant. So that's what I kind of like, I end up sort of shoving it down, but it gets me more like irate every time. And then my husband, like, he'll forget about it. He's that guy that's like, it's not, and I'm like, no, I'm the complete opposite. I will hold on to it, because I just feel like that your behavior is not going to change if you're not like held to account, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't have time for it. All right, these are 57 colors, and there is 1 AB and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Zs. I think that's metallic, but I'm not sure. It could still be crystal. I was gonna say, I was like, oh, there's no 310, and then I look and I'm like, darn. But there we go. So I really do like the color palette. She purdy. So yeah, you've been my therapy session for today. Normally it's like my hairdresser, who's technically, in a sense, family. She's the cousin of my other stepson's girlfriend, who lived next door. Not my hairdresser, but my other stepson. Kind of stepson. It's just a mess. But yeah, she's funny though. Like, we were both like raised similar, so she kind of gets it. All right, look, it's so small. I don't think I've done a DAC this small before. So this one does have the lines, unlike the last one. Oh, you know what? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. All right, I don't know why I wasn't, but I wasn't. Oh my god, I'm not even mad about that. It even makes me want to break my not doing 2 in a month. See, look how small that is. That's a really nice size. I'm not going to say bite size because a lot of people get annoyed when people say these ones are bite size. Like a woman went off about, can we not like call them bite size? Because it's like, what? Just, oh God, just take offense over something else. Jeez. Wow, okay. And not a crazy amount of 310. Like I'll say reasonable amount of 310. And I like how from each corner it blends into the next. Like you'll have the wave of lines very nice. Oh, I can't be mad about that. She's so cute. I'd even put this one up. I need to find a different way of storing and hanging these. Yeah, I'm toying with how to do it. Because I will be putting some up in the new house. And then... bleh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, so we've got a mix of colours. I think the special drills are like in the middle. They do that sometimes to test me. Ooh. I like how we've got like really vivid like corals and purples and pinks. And then you've also got the really, really dark colours. But she's so cute. Sorry. That's exciting, that one. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So yeah, she's cute. She's teeny tiny. Which way did she come rolled? Not anymore. Okay, I think it was that one. I guess we'll still find out. Ugh. I can't wait to get these nails off tomorrow because I grow something and then my cuticles are ridiculous. Was that food on there? What on earth? My bad, guys. That was actually food. I made my husband a sarnie before he left. He doesn't like to eat much, but I don't like him getting hungry because then he'll come back and eat a full pack of like the Tostitos triangle big party size bag of the I'm like, dude, they're dry and like really salty. And he's like, rum, rum, rum. I'm like, you know what? Don't start like chowing down around me. That'll incite violence. Alright. I have one left, guys. One left. I feel like this one's been a longer video, but I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. I'm currently still working on Inside Watery Eyes. She is, yeah, taking a little bit longer, but I've got 2 rows left, maybe. Maybe that's been hopeful, maybe it's 3, but we shall see. I don't even know where I'm going to put these new ones. Alright, now this is the one that y'all could probably guess from my history what I bought. It is, of course, Peggy Collins, White Lotus. I will never learn. So this is another one that can join my 15 other Peggy Collins on the shelf. I need to do one of them. God, I need to do a lot of them. Yeesh. I keep making it worse for myself. I was going to do her mystery kit, but the thing that put me off doing the mystery kit was that you can't really show it. You know, like on Instagram where you see like people doing like 4 like slides being all like, oh, like spoilers. I'm like, just post the damn fucking picture. Because the amount of people that won't scroll and then will just ignore your post. And I'd rather you guys got to see what was in that, but maybe I'm wrong. So maybe you'll tell me. Like, do you scroll through to see to the end? Do you mind if somebody posts a mystery picture? Because that's what's stopping me from actually doing it. Now this one, again, naturally, I am a sucker for stained glass. Which is costing me, well, costing my husband $1. So Peggy, if you can stop doing stained glass, that would be nice. Whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, Peggy, why are you doing this to me, Mum? Why you gotta be like that? But yeah, so this is the one I got at the same time as Dark Lillith. And I'd already ordered Celeste. So what they did was they shipped all 3 of those together. It was freaking me out because I was like, oh my god, it says it's shipped, but like, it's not giving me tracking for that one. It's just giving me for the other. And I was like, what the hell? So yeah, they all came at the same time. So this one is a 70 by 55. A little bit bigger. Again, I'm just yeeting the kit. Yeeting the kit. Why did I do that? Yeeting the kit. I swear. My own teeth do not want to know me. Oh wow, another bronze. Oh my god. When will it end? Like, let me see. Oh my god, I can barely hold the... This is the start, guys. Like... No black and one gold and... One gold. Yeah, corals was a gold. And then 2 silver. 3 silver. My bad. 4 silver. 5 silver. Okay. 5 silver and an F ton of bronze. It is what it is. But, I mean, it's not why I buy the kits. I buy the kits like I always say because I have no self-control. And I do like the pictures. The pictures are pretty. Alright, let's see what the colour thing... Oh, Lord. I don't know why I didn't expect that much... that much green. I didn't. But there's a lot... That's nice. Now, I love green. Green is my favourite safe colour. It's just a nice neutral... Like, neutral, but still... just peaceful and calm colour. I much prefer it to blue. A lot of the new house is going to be accents of greens, blues, neutrals. Very peaceful. My husband, we kind of gel on the fact that we want like light, airy, roomy, open, but I want like hints of warmth and a little bit of colour. I don't want anything drastic. My eyes can't do it anymore. I have like sensitive peepers. Alright, let's see. I'm not as strong today. I'm all weak and frail. To be fair, my hands have finally calmed down, like my knuckles here, that you can see that they're still really swollen, but they end up like all mottled and red, and then here, along here is where I get the pain. Alright. Oh, she's a landscaper. Okay. Alright. It's giving me succulent vibes. I do also naturally have succulent. Please don't let that dot be a AB. No. This white one here. Y'all know what I mean. This white one with the fudging dot in the middle is always... Yeah, okay, it's a Z. I just looked at my list. It's a Z. Okay. That means it'll be easier to place than... yeah. Oh! Huh. Again, it is not as big as I thought. Why did I think that was going to be huge? I did though. So there's 79 colours in this one. So again, confetti, but we all knew Peggy Collins was going to be confetti. It looks like, again, the one that's been in a few of the kits so far, the gold, like metallic, is there. Let's see what else. I can't really see special draws again. There might not be like that many, but this is the colour palette, which, yep, definitely obsessed with. Love it. Yeah, very gold, brown, hecka green areas. That's nice. I'm curious to see how much better it'll look once it's done. Sorry. Because it's very like patchy, like with these ones. So you're like, oh, how does it blend? So once I see that, I'll feel a little bit better overall, I think. Oh, you'll have to let me know if any of you got any of these too, because, and like how your process is as to what you choose to do or like work on, or like what the new one is, because I'm curious to kind of see how everybody else does it and goes about their like diamond painting process. But that is the 4 that I bought. Like I said, the only discounts I used were, oh no wait, Celeste, I think I used points, possibly. I think I used points, or it was on sale, one of the two, I can't remember. You know, like when your brain don't want to function, that's where I'm at. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking through these ones. Let me know if you got any of the same and how yours turned out. Oh yeah, let me know what cards you got, because yay, I want to know if anybody else got just lives on bronze trading cards. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I have no idea what the next video will be about, because I can't keep buying stuff. So we shall see. But yeah, thank you very much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.